Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Nick here with you. Welcome back to the Rock Squad channel, and welcome to my impromptu rock album review for the brand new fourth studio album from Slash featuring Myles Kennedy and The Conspirators. It's appropriately called 4, and this is definitely one of the most highly anticipated rock records at the beginning of 2022. I know it's a record that I've been looking forward to quite a bit, and I would say that I'm a Slash fan. I'm not a gigantic Slash fan. Obviously, I've enjoyed the work that he's done with Guns N' Roses. I saw them back in 2017 on the Not in This Lifetime tour at the ACC in Toronto, and did not enjoy that show very much. But Slash was obviously a highlight, and he was one of the best things about going to see Guns N' Roses live. And then obviously I love his solo work as well. He began his solo career kind of doing different collaborations with different singers like Ian Astbury and of course Myles Kennedy, who he then kind of settled into a groove with, formed Myles Kennedy and The Conspirators to do the last couple of records. The Conspirators also featuring Todd Kerns on bass and backup vocals. If you're a Canadian rock fan of any age, as old as me, if you're a Canadian rock fan, then you know Todd Kerns well from the 90s, from bands like Age of Electric and Static and Stereo. And then Myles Kennedy, man, what can I say about Myles Kennedy? As far as rock vocalists go, I think he's one of the best rock vocalists on the planet, bar none. He's got an incredible voice. Love the work that he's done with Slash and like songs like Back from Cali and Standing in the Sun and You're a Lie and World on Fire. So many great songs that he's done with them. I look up to him as a vocalist, and I think he's one of the best vocalists on the planet for sure. And now, as far as this record goes, 4, I have to say that I was a little bit disappointed with this new record from Slash and Myles Kennedy and The Conspirators. Not to say that this isn't a fine effort, because it's obvious that the guys are putting their all into this record. They rock hard. The instrumentation on this album is amazing. They're such a tight unit. The band sounds incredible. Slash obviously sounds incredible on lead guitar. Myles Kennedy killing it on the lead vocals. I just think that with 4, the songwriting itself doesn't seem to jump out to me as much as some of the material that they've done in the past. Now, there are some songs on this record that I really did enjoy, like The River is Rising, which is the first single from the record, Whatever Gets You By, Actions Speak Louder Than Words, Spirit Love, Call Off the Dogs. There are some strong songs on this record, but not any songs that I think are stronger than stuff that Slash and Myles Kennedy have done in the past. I don't think there's a song on this record that's as strong as Back from Cali or Standing in the Sun or World on Fire or You're a Lie. There are some fine songs on this, but when it comes to the melodies, I just felt like it wasn't grabbing me as much as I wanted it to. The melodies are good, but some of them start to sound a little bit samey. It feels like songs kind of follow the same kind of structure. And I know when you listen to a Slash record, Myles Kennedy record, you just want a great rock and roll record, and they're definitely delivering on that front. These guys are a great rock and roll band. If you just love listening to hard rock and roll, they are providing that in spades on this record. It's just from a songwriting standpoint, I felt like it didn't really grab me as much as I wanted to. I wasn't singing along. I wasn't having those ooh moments that I usually do when I listen to a record full of songs that I'm really enjoying. So that, to me, was kind of the downside of this new record from Slash. So the plus side, obviously, is that these guys are a killer rock band. They're a killer unit. They're doing amazing things on this record. It's highly enjoyable. From a songwriting perspective, I found it to be a little bit weak, and I just don't really know if there's any songs on this record that I'm going to take away and add to a 2022 playlist. I say this in my reviews a lot, that, you know, when I listen to an album from bands that I kind of like but maybe don't love a lot, I listen to those songs and I take a couple and say, hey, I'm going to put this in my playlist. I really like that, but I'm not really getting that vibe from this new record from Slash and Myles Kennedy and The Conspirators, which is a shame because I love the stuff that they've done in the past. Obviously, I think these guys are insanely talented. Myles Kennedy's an incredible vocalist. I look up to him so much. I love to sing Slash songs with Myles Kennedy. Like when I'm kind of singing and working on vocals and trying to stretch things out, I sing Standing in the Sun and Back from Cali. I love Myles Kennedy's voice. I love singing along with it. But there just didn't feel like there was as much on 4 to sing along with as I would hope. So those are my thoughts on the new record from Slash featuring Myles Kennedy and The Conspirators 4. It's a solid record, very well done, great rock and roll record, but just the songwriting wasn't there for me. So I'm going to give the new record from Slash featuring Myles Kennedy and The Conspirators called 4. I wish I could give it a 4 out of 5, but I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5, which is not great, but I just didn't love this record as much as I was hoping. But that's not a knock on it. Let me know what you thought of the new record from Slash and Myles Kennedy and The Conspirators called 4 in the comments below. Make sure to like this video. Make sure to subscribe to us here on the Rock Squad channel so you don't miss out on videos like rock album reviews. We do the Rock Squad podcast here on the channel and much, much more. So make sure you check us out there and on social media at Rock Squad Pod on Instagram and Twitter. And check out Dave and I's band. We have a band called Fools Union. We're a rock and roll band. You can check us out at foolsunion.com. So until the next rock album review, I'm Nick Chino. Rock on, everybody.